Welcome back to Blitz. We bring on two of the Habersham Central Raiders now, senior Bennett Black, the quarterback, and the wide receiver, another senior, John David Herrin. Guys, thank you so much for stepping in front of the camera. I really appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Now, Bennett, we'll start with you. Kind of get both of your guys' thoughts on this, but talked about this a minute ago with Coach Pollock. You got a lot of the tougher games in your schedule out of the way early, which it builds, some of it you look at the score and it may be a little frustrating, but it builds you up for that second half of the season when you're playing some teams that are a little more in the same kind of position as you guys are, rebuilding and playing those teams in the region. Kind of talk about getting to that point of getting that first win for you guys since 2012.
Yeah, like you and Coach Pollock said, we've played the four tougher teams of the region, and Rabun County, who's a good team, and I like it. I think it sets it up well for second half of the season, and the teams who aren't as good as Alpharetta and Northview and them, and it was a challenge, but I think we still got better every week and still continue to work hard.
Mm-hmm. John David, what do you feel about that? Just the importance of, again, getting those tougher teams out of the way, and that makes you guys stronger, I'm sure, for the last 4 games of the season.
Yeah, it's made us a lot stronger. It's showed us, we got to work hard,
Mm-hmm.
and when it gets tough, we can't give up. We got to keep our heads up, and that's helped us out a lot. I think we got a lot of confidence going into these next games, knowing that we've got a lot of those tougher teams out of the way. So hopefully we can pull something out for us.
Yeah, now a lot of people in the state of Georgia, they'll just look at a team's record and kind of paint them with that brush, right? But you guys are 0-6, 0-5 in region play.
Yeah.
But as we talked with Coach, you guys are a tougher team than what your record shows. What would you say to that?
Well, I agree. I don't think you can judge a team, by its record.
Mm-hmm.
We've played some really tough teams,
Mm-hmm.
but we've been putting in a lot of work during the off season, and we've all been out there. Most of us have had perfect attendance, and that's helped us out a lot. We've got a lot stronger and faster and more discipline, and I think it's going to pay off these next few games.
Yeah, Bennett, from your perspective as well, again, people see that record. What is it that you see about your team that you're proud of?
Yeah, you see we're 0-6, and people probably think we given up on the season and because we're not in the playoff run and all that, but the 0-6 record makes us better in a way that these last few games just makes us work harder and just to get that first win for Coach Pollock and the team.
Yeah. Now, any one of you guys can answer this. I don't really. It's up to you. You guys pick. But from John David's perspective, you got a lot of opportunity to play last year while Bennett was hurt. But from going from 7-6A to 6-6A, Coach Pollock said there was some difference in some of the talent level as far as individuals that went on to play Division I college ball. What would you say have been the biggest differences from your perspective, jumping regions?
Yeah, the region we were in last year, it was a lot tougher. The biggest difference I see is speed and strength. A lot of people are not as quick, and there's still a lot of elite players, but there's not as many as there were in that last region, and that's helped us out a lot. It hadn't been quite as tough. The linemen and stuff on offensive and defensive linemen hadn't been quite as big and strong, so it's helping us out a lot.
Yeah, I'm sure that helps you out too, Bennett, in a way, when you're under center right there looking across the line, not seeing the guys that could have been in there last year. Now, Bennett, for you, this is you're a captain on this team. You're a quarterback. It's a big position, obviously. 14 seniors. You guys got to be a really close group. It seems like in this area up in North Georgia, these guys play together all the way since they're little, all the way up. How special is this group to you?
These guys are like my brothers. 14 seems like a little, but we've had a couple guys quit, and just the guys who stuck with it and stayed with it are just real special and just fun to play with, and I'll always remember this.
Yeah. And now talk about it's kind of a good thing, if you were going to pick a year to get injured in and miss. Last year it was disappointing. You hardly got to play at all last year. Season starts. I don't even think you got to play the first game, right? You went down before the first game, is that right?
Scrimmage.
Hurt your right shoulder. So you're out for the year. How tough was that for you to have to watch? The good thing is, though, that you didn't lose your senior season.
Right, yeah, and it was awful. I hated watching everybody else play and me not being able to help, and especially the first game against White County, I wasn't even able to attend it. I was in the hospital, and it was just awful just to watch my team play and me not being able to help.
Yeah, but that does build character at the same time. So talk about what that did for your leadership capabilities this year and just the excitement level that you came in this senior year knowing that you were going to be able to contribute.
Yeah, even last year, even though I wasn't able to play, I was still tried to be a leader for the team and help everybody out and encourage them. And this year it just brought a lot of excitement just to be able to play again and help out the team and lead this year on the field.
Now, John David, for you, you've had an amazing career so far, a great wide receiver. You've made a lot of plays that come to mind that a lot of players in this region would not make. Talk about some of the feelings you've had over your years in this program and maybe some of the bigger, exciting moments for you.
Yeah, I've had a few decent catches. A lot of it, comes from all the great coaches, wide receiver coaches helping me out. One of my most memorable plays was probably that hitch and go against Stevens County. That was a big play. I thought that contributed to a lot and got us going forward again, and that was probably one of my most memorable plays.
Let me ask you this, because again, both of you are seniors, and we talked about how you guys are a special group. You're like brothers. How does that help you as a receiver when your quarterback is one of your best friends growing up and is close to you as a brother? Both of you being able to be on the same page like that.
Yeah, it's a special connection. I enjoyed a lot going out there running routes and trying to catch balls. One of my best friends. Even sometimes after practice, on the weekend, we'll go out to the field and we'll work on some routes and stuff. And it's a good bond. I enjoy it a lot. Very lucky to have it, but it's helped us out a lot, being good friends and stuff, being able to put more work in outside of football.
I'd like to hear from both of you on this. What are you going to miss most? Because I know it's bittersweet being a senior. I mean, it's great. You're kind of at the top, you put in all the hard work, and you're supposed to enjoy that senior year. But, of course, everything you do is your last. It may have been your last indoor practice today and could be your last touchdown. You never know when that's going to be. What are you going to miss the most?
I'm gonna miss the most. A lot of people wouldn't think it, but I'm gonna miss practice. Going out there every day with my brothers basically, and just going out there and working and sweating and bleeding with them. That's gonna be a big loss. And going out there on Friday nights under the lights, I'm gonna miss that a lot because we'll never get that back.
Yeah. What about you, Bennett?
Yeah, I'm gonna miss playing with my team and playing for these coaches, and especially playing in John Larry Blackfield in front of those fans. Is a great group of fans, and it's just going to be tough not playing with your boys anymore and not playing for these coaches. Yeah.
And now you speak of playing for these coaches. I know it's got to be big on your guys' radar. Maybe something you don't even talk to about in front of the coach. But how bad do you guys want to get that first win for Coach Pollock?
Yeah, we want to get it really bad for him. We hate that we haven't done it so far, but I feel like these next 4 games it's going to happen, and it's going to be an amazing feeling when it does.
Yeah, well-deserved, too. John David, what would you like to add to that? Just maybe some goals that you guys have set for yourself here in your final season.
Yeah, some goals that we have. I think a lot of these games we've been getting scored on pretty quick, and a lot of us have been hanging our heads, and just thinking, here we go again. We're about to get our butts beat. But I think these last 4 games, we just gotta, if we get scored on quick, we just gotta go out there and execute and make a drive and get on the field and score again, and just keep it going. And we can't get down when we get scored on.
Pay them back, right?
Yeah. Pay them back.
All right. Well, John David and Bennett, I appreciate your time here on Blitz. Looking forward to you guys closing out the season, and I know that win's coming for you, and I'm thinking more than one as well. And I'm going to be very happy for you guys. So best of luck to you guys closing it out.
We appreciate it.
Thanks. Still to come on Blitz, we have one more interview, our player of the week, and some football highlights.
What is the Big Green Egg? It's the world's best smoker and grill. The original American ceramic cooker has rewarded its owners with amazing results since 1974. The Big Green Egg is the most unique barbecue product on the market, with more smoker and grill capabilities than any other conventional cookers combined. And it can be used year-round with its weatherproof finish. There's a size and style to fit your needs for a new cooking experience. Check them out today at Bob and Ted's Trophy Shop in Clarksville. If you're looking for a grill, you